this new place is called. Fire! Hey! You're lovely for clapping. You're my kind of audience. Easily impressed. That's going to be perfect for today's show. I'm kidding. I'm going to show you some difficult tricks here with the fire, literally warming up to start the show. I begin with just one fire torch. Even though I start with just one, it's still a very difficult trick that I show you here to begin the show. It starts... Oh, I haven't done it yet. Thank you, though. It starts with the fire like this, balancing on my face. And I let the fire fall backwards without looking. I kick it up into the air, and hopefully I catch it again. But first, sorry, could you guys watch from further away, please? Thank you. So, don't actually do it. Don't worry, I'm not only going to be juggling with fire. That was a joke, obviously. Come closer. You have to go that way. Why are you watching me then? It's interesting, so come this way. Nothing's happening down there. Everything's closed. There's a gas leak. And you still want to go that way? Okay. Here we go. Don't worry, everyone. I'm not only going to be juggling with the fire today in the show, it's also very exciting. I will also be juggling with juggling balls.
Yeah.
Unsure what response I was going for. No, it's what you're meant to do with the juggling balls. It did say on the package. It's fine, though. I have another one. That's 4. Actually, I have 5. That's 6. Wow. This juggler is good at counting. I have 7. Oh,
6, 7.
I even have 8. Oh, you don't have to be excited for 8. 8's the spare one in case I lose one. It's not Cirque du Soleil. It's the street. Now, I'm going to juggle all 7 of them. It's a very difficult trick, but first, as I promised, I start the show with a quick trick, kicking the fire into the air. Here we go. Let me just check something. Perfect conditions for fire juggling here today. Let's do this. Wait for it. 1, 2, and 3. It worked! Yay, juggling! Everybody loves juggling, yay!
Oh, sure.
Mostly just me. I am stuck with the hobbies that I chose as a kid. It was throwing and catching things. Now, don't worry. I am going to come back to something dangerous with the fire very soon. But first, it's quickly time now to show you the tricks with the juggling balls.
Yay!
I know they're not on fire, but to make up for the lack of danger, I have a lot of them. And this first trick that I'm going to show you here today with 7, this trick is called 7 ball juggling. Thank you.
6,
I wrote the show
7.
myself. Here we go. I juggle with the 7. If it works, I come straight back to the dangerous part of the show, as I promised with the fire torches. I will quickly dip a few more torches here in the fuel, so we're ready for that. And I probably should have mentioned this in the beginning when I first lit the fire, but because I do use fire out here on the street, I need to tell my audience about my fire blanket. It's red. I got it from Bunnings, and it's there. That's the admin of the show done. Hopefully I don't need to use the blanket today. In fact, if I accidentally set myself on fire, the last thing I'm going to be worried about is keeping warm. Because it's a blanket. I can't promise you the jokes are going to get any better in the show, okay? I can promise you the tricks will, though. Here we go. 7 ball juggling. Then the dangerous part of the show with the fire. Let's do this.
Oh.
Wait for it. Wait. This isn't it. I am juggling 7, but I'm cheating a little bit. I'm throwing multiple together into the air at the same time. It's still difficult, but in order to juggle with 7 for real, I need to throw them one at a time, individually into the air, properly juggling the 7. And I actually learned to juggle with 7 balls while I was at university. I did a bachelor's degree in juggling. And my family had that same response. Just stared at me. I know it's hard to believe as a street performer, as a juggler out here on the busking, but I did actually go to university for circus. It is a real thing. 3 years, I got an A4 piece of paper, some student debt, and I learned how to do this trick. Let's see if you think it wasn't a waste of my time when I show you the trick. Here we go. 7 balls. For real this time. You'll know when I'm doing it because you're going to be really impressed. And I'm also going to tell you that I'm doing it. 7 ball juggling. 1, 2, and
No.
3. I'm doing it! Yay! Juggling! Whoop. Okay, do you want to see a trick with 7? Say yeah. Me too. A quick trick with 7. Juggling 7 on 1 foot. Juggling 7 with only 1 shoe. Juggling 7 with 6 balls. It's still difficult to juggle 6. Give me one last try with the 7 balls, yeah? This time I try an unusual trick for me as a juggler. I don't often get it. It's called stopping and catching them all. If it works this time, I get straight into the scary part of the show with the fire, and we'll try again. I take it it's your first time watching my show. You didn't know the correct response. Now you do, though. The finale of the show, up here on top of this platform, on top of the board, on top of the tube, it's going to be a surprise. How spontaneous. Thank you for playing along. Before we do that, I did promise you the fancy finish with the 7 balls. Watch closely. For real this time, the fancy finish. It's called stopping.
11:50.
I haven't quite mastered it. There we go. I'm happy with that. Okay, are you ready to see the fire? Everyone say yeah. Oh, most of you are ready. That's perfect. If you're not ready, just close your eyes because I'm going to do the fire anyway. As I promised, I show you something dangerous here with the fire. You've been a lovely crowd. I do want to show you something special. Would you like to see me juggle the fire with a little bit more danger? A few of you would. Okay, here we go. Juggling the fire with a little bit more danger.
Good job.
Why don't you return that
I'm
to
actually going to
Barney?
make it more dangerous for real by showing you a few of my favorite tricks at the same time as juggling the torches. And if there's any council inspectors here, that was a silly joke. I have another one. Here we go. I'm going to light up the fire so you don't have to use your imaginations and show you some tricks at the same time as juggling here. But the first step is just to juggle the fire normally, which is actually still quite scary. Here we go. Oh, if you've never seen fire juggling, I haven't started yet. This isn't it. 1, 2, and 3. It's working. Okay, do you want to see a trick? Say yeah. I'm doing a trick. It's juggling. Now, I'll show you a few real tricks. We have double rotations like this. Let's try 2 together into the air at the same time. Whoop. Wait for it. One of the fire torches goes under my leg. Under my other leg, behind my back. Behind my other back. And the hardest trick that I can do with the fire. Everyone watch close. All 3 torches behind my back at the same time. Oh, you're lovely for clapping for that. I'm kidding, I can do it for real. This time, properly, juggling the fire continuously behind my back. It looks like that. If it works, I get straight into the dangerous part of the show, the finale, up here on top of the platform. And just so we can get straight into the finale, mate, would you better help me out for this finale trick? Yeah, perfect. Come on out on the stage. If you just stand on this side, over here. And one more person, mate, would you also be able to help me out? Incredible. You stand on that side. In a moment, I'm going to need your guys' help once I'm up here on top of the platform. I'm going to explain exactly what I'm going to need you to do. But first, I promised the crowd I could do it for real. This time, properly, juggling the fire behind my back. And then we do the finale stunt on the table. Here we go. Everyone, watch closely. For real this time, 3 torches behind my back. And to make it more dangerous, I'm going to do it next to the kid. No. Right, but do hold on to your kids if you love them. Perfect. Here we go. 1, 2, and... That wasn't it. 3.
Wow.
That's what? Oh yes, I'm very happy with that. Okay, it's time for the finale of the show up here on top of this contraption. Now to finish the show, I don't only juggle with fire. Once I'm balancing up on top of there, I like to make it even more scary for myself. And normally in the show, over the last few years, I would juggle a combination of fire and knives. But since the recent changes in the laws here in Victoria, I'm not allowed to juggle knives, but don't worry, I'm going to make it up to you all. Not juggling with a knife, but juggling with fire and a fork.
Wow.
It's all I'm allowed to use out here. Not only with a fire and a fork, but also with this axe that I found from an op shop. So here we go, showing you something I almost guarantee you've never seen, unless you've watched my show before. The axe, the fork, the fire, balancing up on top of here. Now everyone, to build up the energy for the finale of my show, I'm going to run around the stage and get up on top of this contraption. Everyone, when my foot hits the ground, get ready, everybody, to clap, okay? 1 step, 1 clap. Everyone put your hands in the air, ready to clap?
Yeah.
Here we go. Everyone, oh, you guys are right. You're performers now. Everyone, together, and at the same time. Find your rhythm. Everyone, and clap, clap, clap. Here we go. Getting up on top of the platform. What the hell is this? I'm not quite sure what you're expecting to happen. I'm a juggler, not an acrobat. I'm going to slowly climb up. I have a hook that I have attached to one of the legs here to help me get up on top of this. Bad idea to finish the show. Now, let's do this.
11:50.
Okay. Wow. Is it stable?
Is it stable? I don't think it's actually wobbling. Don't worry. That's just an illusion. At least that's what the welder I paid to make this said. I'm up. That should have been the easy part of the finale trick. If you guys would like to grab onto those red ropes and then stand a few meters backwards from the table holding onto them, don't pull them just yet. In a moment, I'm going to get everyone in the crowd to count down from 5 to 1. On exactly 1, it's your guys' job to pull out those blocks so it leaves me in a balance only on top of the Bunnings tube. Now, if one of you do pull a little bit early, I'm going to fall towards you. Catch me. No, preferably pull on exactly 1. So just a nice gentle tug and you can leave the ropes on the ground and then join the audience again. Thank you so much for your help, guys. And because this is my finale stunt, I will quickly introduce myself. My name is Dominic. I go by Juggling Dom. And what you're watching today, it's what I do for my job as a street performer, as a busker. I do shows like this out here in the street. Thank you so much for stopping and watching my show here today. I really wasn't sure how it was going to work, but you've been a lovely crowd. It is my first time performing in this new square here in Melbourne. Thank you so much for stopping. Give yourselves a round of applause, everyone. I hope you've had fun. And I'm sure you all understand how street theatre works already, but just in case, I will quickly explain. As a busker, at the end of the show, I hold out my hat for you to come forward and pay for your ticket to the show if you enjoyed. If it's your first time watching a juggler like me in the city, most people at the end, they just come forward and they just chuck like $50 in the hat. Sometimes it works on the tourists. Now, obviously I'm kidding. I don't expect anyone to pay that. I do think a ticket to my show is worth a note though. If you can afford it, $10, $20 for a family, for a couple, for a live show, that's a massive compliment to me and still a fair price, I think, for a show out here on the street. Now, I do understand when I talk about the money, when I say $20, nobody's laughing anymore. If you don't have any money, stay and watch. It's on the street and it is for everyone to enjoy, so please don't go anywhere. And if you really don't have any money, it's fine, it's okay, I've come prepared. I have a card machine. Understandably, nobody is genuinely excited by this. It's actually not a joke. We're living in the future of street theatre. You can now pay digitally if you don't carry cash anymore. But first, we do the stunt. Here we go. Everybody joining in the countdown from 5 to 1. You guys ready? Amazing. Thank you so much for your help, guys. Let's do this. Everybody together and... Oh, jeez. Everyone joining the countdown, yeah? Not just the kids and the day drinkers. Let's do this. Everybody together and...
4, 3, 2.
Oh yes, give it up for my volunteers. You guys did amazing. Thank you for your help. And now, the hardest part of the show, juggling at the same time.
No way.
I haven't started. 1, 2, and 3. It's one. Okay, one fire torch behind my back. Oh jeez, everyone, clap, 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 clap. Here we go. 1, 2, and... But wait, nobody leave before you run away. The hardest part.
Getting down.
Can I have all the soft kids just make a pile? Right, here we go, jumping down. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll grab this.